Hi, my name is Sebastian Ruo. I talk about of endangered species. What exactly is an endangered species? An analysis of the USA endangered species list in 1979 by Joan Sebastián Ruacano, José Daniel Diosa, Juan Camilo Borges. Presentation. This statement refers to one of the most environmental problems affecting the normal development of ecosystem. Endangered species. Here we present an analysis of the behavior of the species from 1979. Talk about organization rules for the protection of species and how these world problems directly affects the man who is the main cause for this problem environmental. Abstract. Critics of the endangered species have asserted that it protects an inordinate number of subspecies and population in addition to full species to and that the scientific rationale of listing decisions is absent or weak. Be reviewed all use plants and animals proposed for listing or added to endangered species list from 1979 to determine the relative proportion of species to species and population. I talk about of main endangered species today. Bengal tiger. This tiger lives in the mangroves located between Bangladesh and India. Each year, the sea level rises 4 millimeters. It is expected that by 2006 the habitat of these animals will be destroyed and disappear. A result, 17% of the Bengal tiger. Moreover, indiscriminated marketing of this species in countries like China is another important factor in the extinction of this animal. Polar bear. Each year, the percentage reduction in Arctic Sea is habitat of polar bears. If you continue to melt the ice sheets, the polar bears will disappear within. Corals. The man has used the corals for decoration and jewelry since uh, 15 years ago. Finnish gun tourists have damaged much of the coral reef, although the programs of restoration and conservation of coral is predicted that within a few decades will be gone for. Uh, some species and another endangered species, the kangaroo, mm, the zebra, uh, okay, I talk about of uh, article of the New York Times. There are some of the many species with extinction, a problem that seriously affects the normal development of the ecosystem, changing the course of normal life. Some human societies are Greenpeace, Pro Animal Friends, Animal Advocates Group, AC. Maybe I believe of the most important is Greenpeace. In Colombia, there are several companies such as Animal Defense Association, Colombia United for Animals. How to avoid the extinction of animals. A warrants that we are only a part, an element in an essential way within the system. Our future is inextricably linked to the planet, and to a greater or lesser degree depends on each one of us. Every light fact of life the sum on the daily facts of millions of people, striving for improved quality of life in Earth. White is a talk for all. The time is short. I read an article published by the New York Times. I read a little part of this article. March 7 years ago, the pointer antelope, better known as the scarlet macaw, the Mexican wolf, the loggerhead, black bear, manatee, and bighorn sheep, are animals that may soon no longer see even in captivity, as part of the increased number of species of flora and fauna in the world in danger of extinction. Yesterday in Geneva, Switzerland, the International Union for the Conservation of Nature warned that from 2004 to present the red list increased with more than 50 threatened species, will the number of endangered species increase to 60,000 million of species. It's dramatic, the situation. Okay, my name is Sebastian Rua. Thanks.